Okay, what was I saying? Anyways, intro. 3, 2, 1. Hey guys, my name is JD and welcome to The Little Almond, where we make, bake, anything and everything vegan. Today, we are going to be making some double chocolate vegan donuts because, to be honest, I have been craving them ever since I've been stuck in quarantine. These double chocolate donuts are very chocolatey, very decadent, and very tasty. Enough chit chat, let's get right into it. Whee!
You're gonna want to get started off by greasing your donut tray with some vegan butter. I like to use Melt as my brand of choice, but honestly, any vegan butter will do. And I know I was pretty liberal with greasing the pan. I just wanted to be extra sure that the donuts didn't stick. Once your donut tray is all greased up, you're gonna want to watch me struggle as I work my oven, and then finally preheat it to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Next, grab a medium-sized bowl and add 1 cup of all-purpose flour. You can use gluten-free all-purpose flour as well, but the texture of your donuts might not be as moist. Then add 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/4 cup of cacao powder, 1 tablespoon of flax meal, which is just ground up flax seeds. Next, add 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of ground coffee. This is going to enhance the chocolate flavor of your donuts. Lastly, a pinch of salt, just about 1/4 teaspoon of it. Okay, this next step is very important. What you're going to want to do is grab a tiny whisk, try to mix it all up. Realize it's not working, grab a bigger whisk, and continue to mix it up. Again, this step is extremely crucial. Next, we're going to combine all of our wet ingredients in a large bowl, starting off with 1/3 cups of unsweetened non-dairy milk, 1/3 cup of neutral oil. The coconut oil will work as well, just to make sure that it's melted. Add 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar, 1/4 cup of melted vegan butter, 2/3 cups of brown sugar, lastly 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Whisk it all together until it is well combined. Now you want to add your dry ingredients to your wet ingredients and just mix until combined. Be sure not to over mix. I like to use a rubber spatula because this dough can get a little too thick for a whisk. Now you're going to want to transfer your donut mixer into a piping bag, and if you don't have a piping bag, you can always use a Ziploc bag and just cut 1 corner off to make it into a piping bag. I like to place my piping bag in a cup with the tip pointing upwards, folding it over the cup to keep the piping bag open. Now grab your heavily greased donut tray and pipe your mixture into each donut mold. And if you want, you can use a spoon to gently even out your donut mixture. Next, you're just going to want to bake your donuts for 10 to 12 minutes in the oven. When your donuts are done baking, remove them from the oven and let them cool for 10 minutes. And I know this side looks a little ugly, but once they're cool enough to pop them out of the pan, you're gonna see some beautiful looking chocolate donuts. While your donuts are cooling, create the coating mixture by melting 1 cup of non-dairy chocolate chips and 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. I like to melt my chocolate chips over a double boiler because I have more control over the heat that way, but you can always just melt your chocolate chips in a microwave for 30-second intervals, mixing in between. And your chocolate is going to look a little clumpy and messy at first, but keep on melting and keep on mixing, and soon you're going to have a nice and silky smooth chocolate mixture. Now it's time for probably my favorite part of this whole thing. Once your donuts have fully cooled, you're going to want to dip each of them into your melted chocolate coating and then transfer them over onto a wire rack. Guys, this is honestly so satisfying. And now you got yourself some vegan double chocolate donuts, guys. At this point, you can let your coating set or take it a step further and add some sprinkles. Because I mean, why not? But also, just look at this.
And there you have it, guys, some double chocolate vegan donuts. Let's take a quick little bite. They're so chocolatey. I actually need some water. these are gonna be devoured probably by tonight, to be honest, mostly by me. I hope you guys try this recipe out. The link to the recipe is gonna be on the blog down in the description. Just click it. Don't forget to like and subscribe and click that bell notification so that you can stay up to date every time I post a new recipe. Take care and bye.